aware are you of how you are breathing when you get into stress or overwhelm or anxiety? I really want you to start thinking about it. And in fact, I'm going to give you a little task to do today. Because what tends to happen when we get into those anxious states, or we're feeling a little bit stressed and we're feeling a little bit like this, we tend to breathe from the upper part of our chest. And what we're doing then is actually giving permission to our body to go into a fight and flight state of being. Hence the cortisol, the adrenaline start running around your body, and you are getting ready to go or freeze, whatever it may be. And then we start to get these tight breaths, and it's like you almost start to hyperventilate. Now, we've almost trained our body to breathe in such a way that we're doing that a lot of the time. Or you might be aware that you tend to hold your breath, and then suddenly you take a gasp and you think, oh, didn't realize I was doing that. So I want you just to now be aware of how you're breathing. And I'd like you to set the alarm or the timer on your phone or on your clock or whatever it is, and I want you to time how many breaths you're taking in a minute. What we should be doing, let's not get away with a should, what we would like to be doing is breathing in and out about 5 times a minute. And if you are doing a lot more than that, you need to slow it down. So I want to share with you how you can do that. Now, I talk to a lot of people about different breathing techniques, and there are so many different ways that we can use our breath to really bring our body into balance, but also to give that that oxygen, and to really energize ourselves in the way that we want, rather than in that stressful way and allowing the cortisol or the adrenaline to run around our body. We want to let go of that, because when we are breathing slowly, it is very difficult to be in a stressed, anxious state. So what I'd like you to do right now is just to close your eyes so that you're taking your focus inside. You're not going to be distracted about what's going on your outside periphery here. Allow your feet to be flat on the floor. Just feel into the energy of your feet connecting to Mother Earth. And I'd like you to think about imagine you've got a beautiful big root coming down from the sole of your foot, that's going all the way deep, deep down into Mother Earth. And then you can imagine you've got roots coming off your little toes, from the balls of your feet, from the heels of your feet. So you've got a beautiful, even footprint on the ground. So that you're feeling safe, you're feeling supported. If I came along and gave you a bit of a push, it would just be the upper part of your body that would move, and your legs would feel really strong and feel really secure in the ground. Now consciously, as I said, just be aware, how are you breathing? Do you tend to take short breaths? Do you tend to hold your breath? Do you tend to get asthma or any breathing problems? Now what I'd like you to do is to take your focus to the bottom of your stomach, and I'd like you to breathe in for the count of 5. And as you're doing this, you're going to rest your tongue down on the floor of your mouth. And then you're going to breathe out for the count of 10, or for as long as you can. And I'd like you to do 3 more. So breathing in for 5 with the tongue resting down, and you're breathing out for 10. The bigger in-breath that you can take, the easier it is to have that long breath out. So think about bringing your breath into 3 areas. You're bringing it into the lower part of your stomach, into your solar plexus area, and then you're breathing it in and expanding your lungs. So feel that your lungs are expanding outwards to the side, and even imagine that you're breathing in through the back of your heart. So you've got this beautiful big breath coming in, and then you're going to have more expansion to allow that breath to leave your body for at least the count of 10. And let's do another couple. Just noticing how your body is just relaxing even more. You can feel yourself just sinking deeper into your seat. As you do that. And then when you're ready, just bring your fingers and move your fingers and toes and bring yourself back into the room. So this is just a very easy practice to do, but what I want you to do is to, number one, first of all, be aware of how you are breathing. Time it, see how many breaths that you are generally breathing in and out for each minute. And then I want you to consciously be aware of really lengthening, expanding your chest, the lungs, through the sides, outwards, and see if you can bring it down to about 5 breaths in a minute. Now you can do this anywhere, whether it's sitting down, whether it's sitting in the car, whether you're standing in Sainsbury's waiting to pay for your shopping, whether it's you're even walking around. Just start to be aware of your breath, because seriously, when we slow our breath down, we are giving the message to the body to actually let go of the cortisol, to let go of the adrenaline, and to come into that parasympathetic state, which is that calm state, which is where we want to be. And this is what will actually take you away from feeling into that stress and overwhelm. Okay, I'd love to know what your results are. You may find that it's quite difficult to the start, breathing out for the count of 10, but the easier it is and the more you can breathe in, the easier it is to get that long breath out. And it really is just practice, because we've really got into a habit of breathing really badly. We really have. So this is just one method that I share with different clients that I work with and that we use before every single session. So please let me know how you get on with it, okay? So you know, when we revitalize our energy and with our breath, we can easily do that. We revitalize our life. And this is why when we're doing a lot of yoga or Qi Kung or any of the energy exercises, we're working with our breath. We feel so calm after we're doing that. And so much of it is down to how we're breathing. Okay? So looking forward to speaking to you soon. Much love. Bye for now.